My name's Monty, and I make silly faces sometimes. I love being out in a boat in the wilderness. Oh, sorry, man.
Meat all up in there. Look, you got a big old leech.
Good morning. Hi, Monty. Ah. Yeah, I slept great last night. Oh. Oh. Oh, Monty, like this. Oh. His little feet. Look at his little feet. Hee hee hee. Oh. What is that? Why is your tongue sticking out like that? What's going on? Why is your tongue sticking out like that, Monty? You weirdo. He's just like, yeah, I bet he scratches in the morning. Oh, the rain died off about, let's see, like 6 hours ago, 5 hours ago, something. I don't know. I woke up a few times when I was passed out. Monty adjusted a little bit, and then he just plopped on my sleeping pad and didn't move the whole night. Hey, Monty. So, let's get up. Let's do some oatmeal coffee. Let's start our day right. And then we got to catch fish today. We got one more fish to catch today, and then we have accomplished our goal. So let's do it. Oh, now that it's not raining, Monty, you sit under the tarp. Real mature, Monty. Real mature. That's real mature of you, you stinky doggy. Oh, that's a good boy. Monty, is it a new day? Give it a stretch. There you go. That's a nice downward dog. Or is that an upward dog? That was an upward dog, Monty. I'm sorry. Monty. Yakababa. Oh, it's a nice, beautiful, cloudy morning. Top of the morning to ya. Yeah, it's not too bad out there. It looks a little breezy when you get further away, but it's not terrible. I think we might head back to where we caught fish yesterday. A little bit of an extra paddle, but as you know, I like fishing. I like catching fish, and when I find a spot where I can catch fish, and I'm pretty sure I can catch more fish, I like to return to said spot before not coming back till fall or another year, you know? You know what I'm saying? Or years from now. So, I guess let's pack up and cue the coffee and oatmeal sequence. Put in the fuel. Light it. Add the pot. Add H2O. Add windscreen. Boil H2O. Add grounds. Remove windscreen. Remove boiling H2O. Add boiling H2O to coffee grounds. Slowly. Not too fast. Add pot back. Add windscreen. Add too much H2O. Bring H2O to near boil. Remove windscreen. Remove pot of H2O. Leave way too much H2O in. Add oatmeal. Soupy. I think we're gonna leave the fancy stick here. It served its purpose, and now Monty likes one stick per camp. You know, he needs a new stick because it's like, just like, it's a spice of life thing, you know? I know I threw it for you and you didn't retrieve it. Are you a golden retriever or are you a Monty? Yeah, you're a Monty because you don't bring it back most of the time. Conductor in the band, conductor in the band. Let's go marching one by one. We're going to march it one by one. Monty, stop stepping on my heels. Stop it. Give me a flat tire. Monty got to bounce, Monty. He's a bouncy bunny. He's a bouncy bunny. He's a bouncy bunny. Ugh. My crap's everywhere. My crap. You bring it. Oh, nice job, Monty. Come on. Bring it here. You can do it. Monty, bring it here. Monty, bring it here. Come on. Come on, bring it here. Come on. Monty, bring it here. Bring it here. Monty, I want the stick. Come on, Monty. No, I want the stick. Go get the stick. Monty, it's right there. Give me the stick. He's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is right there. Oh yeah, I'm not going to bring it back to you. I'm just going to taunt you with it. Forget about it. Spill my coffee, okay? Okay, big guy. I got a trifecta oatmeal going today. Got like cranberry and maple brown sugar and apples and cinnamon. Oh yeah, experimenting. It's not a bad morning, you know? It's actually a nice morning. It looks like the wind's actually blowing this way a little bit. I'm not sure. There's a big channel here, but it doesn't look too breezy. We're definitely going back to fish in that spot. It's official. We're making it there. I need my morning fish, you know, my little pick-me-up. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this up here. Almost packed up all the way. And then let's get in the boat and get heading to a fishing spot. The sun might be about to break out. But we can't have that. We can't have nice weather. What? Only one rainy day, huh? The only reason I got my rain gear on right now is because my seat is soaked. And I don't know if you've ever experienced it before, but if I were to sit on this with my normal pants, I just get slightly wet in my bum. The tips of my cheeks, they get so itchy if they just get slightly moist. I don't know why, but yeah, that happens. So I'm not gonna deal with that. Not this morning. Yeah, that looks like that's a nice swamp. There's a little river that goes up it. I wonder if you can paddle far up it or not. But it was providing all those noises. So there's no wind. I'm gonna get too warm. Hopefully it gets a little, you know what? I hope it doesn't get breezy. I hope I have to shed layers. That's what I hope. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm starting to get warm already. But maybe that's just because I was moving my bags around. We'll see when we get to the open part of the lake. But yeah, we're gonna go for a little bit of a paddle this morning. Back to our fishing spot. Hopefully I can go down that little set of rapids as easy as I came up them, and we don't have any issues like that one time. Yeah. So we'll see. But it looks like it's going to be a nice day. I think the fish will be biting at that spot, and if they're biting good there, maybe we can find another good spot where they'll be biting. I'm not sure if we're going to go to that teeny little lake. I'd like to, but we'll see how I'm feeling. We're going to take our time. We got a big 3/4 mile portage today, and that's off of this big lake. So we've got a lot of paddling on this lake, and then we'll be at the lake we could stay, or we could take another 1/4 mile portage to that teeny lake, and then we'd have to return on that portage and do 2 tomorrow. We'll see how we're feeling when we get there. I'd really like to stay on that little lake. I'd like to fish it. I haven't fished many tiny lakes in this trip, so it'd be nice to fish a tiny lake. And maybe we'll portage to it either way and fish it. We'll see. We'll just see where the day takes us. That's what I keep making decisions and then changing my mind so much that I'm just gonna, I've said enough. Let's just do the day. Okay, so the pressure's risen to 28.5, so that means it's higher than yesterday. So that's got me thinking if I'm going to use science and guesstimate that the weather will be better overall today than yesterday. Maybe spotty rain, warmer temperatures, and less wind. That's just a guess though. I don't really know how pressure works, but that's my guess. Alright, the water's rushing a little bit less than yesterday, so that'll make it probably a little bit better. Ooh, what is that? Let's catch our morning fish. Ooh. Or our morning snag. It's not really morning anymore, it's like midday, noon. We'll catch one here though, I've got confidence. Where there's rushing water, there's fish. Where there's fish, you'll catch them. Oop. Come on. Be reasonable. Where are you at? We're just gonna let the water take us wherever this time. I'm not gonna deal with adjusting. We're just gonna fish wherever it takes us. Oh no! Oh, we got a snag. Oh, nope, it's gone. Well, it's not even pushing us that fast. Yeah, it's moving a lot slower than yesterday because I think it's because of maybe the rain yesterday. I don't really know. And the wind probably pushing it off that lake. It was super windy there. Maybe we'll struggle. Maybe we won't catch anything here. Who knows? Lots of snakes. Big butt. Don't be flopping like that. Not you squeaking. Well, you'll notice I'm not fishing where I was earlier. And that is because a little event happened. Let's just say I got my morning entertainment. I don't really mean to laugh at other people's misfortune, but they took it with a positive attitude, so I can't help but laugh. But those little rapids I went down and went up, a couple of girls were in a canoe and they were asking if it was deep enough to paddle up. I told them you could walk up it. I walked up it, but it was moving pretty quick. And they were like, "Oh, we want to avoid walking up it." And they tried once, and they kind of got washed backwards down, and then they tried again, and they flipped, and their stuff washed down. I think I grabbed their water bottle, and I offered help, but they were pretty positive about it. But it was cracking me up. I was like, that sucks. Yeah, and then I let Monty out and let him pet him. I guess that makes everything better. Oh, man. And then I let Monty out and let him pet him. I guess that makes everything better. It's starting to rain a little bit. It's definitely starting to sprinkle. It might turn into a rain. Oh, there we go. Here we go. I got something. Oh, we got a bass. Ooh, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Oh. All right, we got our fish every day. We got a fish a day. There we go. That's a nice little bobby. That's a large bobby. That's a large bobby right there. All right, we gotta let this guy go. You little guy. Now, I know it'd be sweet to catch a fish tomorrow as well, but that is not part of the original, the goal, because like I said, I got a big drive tomorrow, so I'm just gonna be scooting to get out, and we've got to go across a big lake, and it could be windy. We gotta go right across the middle of a big open round lake. It's not like narrow, it's just big, so there could be some waves. And you know, I'd like to just get up earlier, and it'll be better paddling in the morning, so probably won't fish much, if at all. Maybe we'll take a couple of casts depending wherever we stay on the lake that we stay at. Oh, Monty's tooting. He's farting. Ooh, the winds are starting to pick up. Monty, are you farting? Don't fart in my canoe, bro. I don't do that ever. Monty, you good, bro? He just tooted again and it was a squeaker. It was like, beep. Monty, you gotta poop or something, dude? Maybe he's got the fish farts. Maybe he's got what I got yesterday. I had definite bad gas yesterday, which is weird because I haven't been eating anything different all week, so I don't know. Maybe the cheese has gone bad. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go, yeah. There's a nice drop off here. Look at this drop off. There's trees and stuff. Come on. Come on, Bobby. I'm cool with catching bass all day or so. Let's get a big pike. I want another pike like that first one we missed, that 48 3/4 inch pike. That thing was a monster. I want another one of those. Okay, since we got our one fish for the day, we're gonna specifically target pike. I've got a steel eater on and I've got a lure I've been meaning to try. It's a MEPS 4 5/8 ounce Flying C. It looks deadly. It's got a sleek profile, that's why I got it, but that looks deadly. So let's see if we can pick up a pike. I'm just gonna whip it out. I've only got one of these. We'll just see if we can pick one up. Let it sink barely and then bring it in. It's gonna sink fast, being 5/8 ounce. Oh geez, stay there. Hold on, girl. It's starting to rain. We gotta suit you up. We gotta suit you up, buddy. There, that's a good boy. So for the remainder of this lake, you're probably going to notice some fog in the lens because it's starting to get rainy, drizzly, and breezy, and I keep clearing it, but I can't anymore with it getting wetter out. It'll just get more moisture in there. So I apologize, but it's going to be very foggy look until we get to this portage, which is a ways ahead. So there'll be some foggy footage. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. I tried. Rain's getting in my face. There's just a nice drop off here I want to try. When it comes to a little funnel point, there's got to be fish here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's gonna rain all day. Oh yeah, it's gonna rain all day. Maybe not. Probably not. It's raining though. It's sprinkling. It's a light rain. There's not crazy amounts of wind, so it's not bad. It's kind of peaceful. I mean, look at Monty. Okie dokie, we have got just a little bit more paddling to do, and we will finally be at the biggest portage of the whole trip. Well, biggest portage, and I'm not sure if we're staying on the next lake or the next lake. We'll decide when we get there. We've got plenty of time. We've got 6 hours of daylight left. But yeah, 3/4 of a mile. Let's take care of it and get it done. Okay, before doing the portage, there's a little back bay and a river that goes to this lake. And we're just gonna see if it's possible to go up the river. Just gonna check. I don't think it'll be possible, but maybe. That'd be pretty sweet if it was. There's just a few beaver dams or something. If it's deep enough and it's just beaver dams, we could totally do it. We're gonna try. We're just gonna check it out. We got time. We got time to look. And it'd be super cool to go traveling down a narrow river rather than doing a 3/4 mile portage. You know how I love skipping portages. Okay, so I can see it's definitely wide-ish. Maybe it's just right here in the opening, but we'll go. If it's too like rapidy and too crazy like the Vern River, we're probably just gonna turn around and do the portage. But since I've got so much time, I think it'd be way more fun to go up this river than just, you know, portaging. More scenic, more fun, easier, could be lazier. Let's just see what happens. If anything, if I can make it to this pool that's on the map, there's a little pool, I'll cut the portage in half, which would be sweet as well. Oh, it looks like a little bit of rapids. I don't know if we'll be able to get up them. Well, it can't hurt to try. Whoa. Whoops. What kind of day is today gonna be? Paddle! Oh, we made it. Okay. First obstacle done. Ooh. Well, the sun's coming out and it's looking like blue skies. So that means I need to pull over and pull up the shades. Just enjoying a snack. The black flies are here. Gonna eat the last of the nuts, last of the cheese, last of the beef jerky. It looks like we got some more rapids, so that'll be fun. I think we're almost to the pool though, so if anything, we're definitely cutting the porridge in half. I'll take that. So that's awesome. Poop. Moose poop. I wouldn't go right there, Monty. Hold on, Monty. Ford the river, Monty. Ford the river. You did it. Good job, Monty. Check that out. I think that's a bald eagle feather. It's a nice one. Okay. So after walking up and looking ahead at the next set of rapids, it just got worse and worse, and we were not even to that pool. And judging from the map, with this last bend, we were actually, if we started a portage here, we're the same. We'd have to walk just as far to get to the portage as it would be to go from the portage start. Just because we couldn't make that pool, and there was definitely a waterfall up there. And I'm just not feeling, you know, I'm feeling adventurous, but not that adventurous right now. I don't want to do any bushwhacking craziness. So, if anything we got out of this, we got a nice little spot to have lunch, which is totally fine by me. We didn't do anything crazy. We just went over one little log jam, and that's fine. We're going to go back and we're just going to do the portage. But that was cool. There's lots of suckers everywhere. I can't believe how many suckers I'm seeing this trip. I've never really seen suckers here. You know, I don't really see suckers a lot. And then I do my first sucker fishing this early spring, and now I'm seeing suckers all over. Maybe it just took catching a few. Now I'm in Suckerville and see them all over. We might even be able to scoot down those rapids that we went over the log jam. I don't know if I want to risk it, but we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna go do that portage. And the blackflies here are gnarly in the swamp territory, or this little stream and swampy area. They're rough. Ooh, there's a bald eagle up in that tree straight ahead of us. Just perched up. Ooh, there's one on the ground. There he is, right up in that tree, just watching us. That was fun. For some weird reason, Monty always gets on guard when we mess around with rapids. Why is that, Monty? Yeah. You can sit, buddy. You don't have to worry. I'm not going to repeat what happened. Yeah. Hopefully. Another thing is, coming up here, we might stay at the next lake. Oh, there's that bald eagle again. He's just perched up. yeah, there's not a lot of campsite options. There's like 2 lakes and three sites. So if one's open, we might just take it because, yeah, we might just chill tonight. We'll just fish at the next lake. Who knows? I keep saying like, oh, we'll do this, we'll do that. Who knows what we're gonna do? But that's right, who knows what we're gonna do? All I know is this portage is coming up. Maybe we'll stay at the next lake. Maybe we'll keep moving. For now, that's up in the air. We have got 4.5 hours of daylight. I'm thinking this portage will take us an hour. So that gives us 3.5 hours of daylight. If we stay on the next lake, we could just have a relaxing evening, go for an evening fish. Maybe just, you know, have a nice evening, get to bed early. I could go to bed early. We could have like a fire with the sunset and just watch the sunset. You know what, I say I'll do that, but then, you know, nighttime will come and I'll be like, all right, let's go troll hunt, let's go fish. So that's probably what's gonna happen. We'll try to get an early fire going, and then I'll get the itch and I'll go fish. Anyways, let's take care of this portage. This big old 3/4 mile portage that we delayed by like 2 hours, just dinking around, having lunch in the river. Glad that one's done. That one was up and down and mucky. There was a good steep incline section. I was sweating. I'm gonna cool off quick here, but we're gonna do one of two things. After that portage, I don't particularly feel like portaging anymore or doing extra portaging. So we're gonna do one of two things. We are either going to camp on this lake, seeing if the campsites look great or not, or we're gonna head towards the lake that we started on and just camp on that and have a paddle at the end. The black flies are vicious right now. They're starting to bite. They're getting at me. They're getting us. So we'll see. I think this lake looks pretty nice, like there might be some fishing. It's definitely deep. We could do some evening fishing if we camp here. We've got 3 hours of light left, so we'll see. This lake actually looks like it's pretty sweet fishing. It's pretty deep and there's like some nice bluffs. There's a pretty sweet bluff over there. Maybe me and Monty go hike it. Get a nice view. Huh. Monty, do you want a treat? Do you want to go for the dog park? Should we go for, do you want a stick? Do you want me to throw a stick at the dog park? You want to go for a stick at the dog park? Oh, you usually do go for it. I'm not sure how foggy it is, but check out that bluff up there. There's a super steep drop off all around it. If we stay here, I'm definitely gonna go jig that or troll around it or something. I'd definitely pick up a fish there, I think. Okay, so this is actually a pretty cool campsite. This lake seems pretty sweet. I'm definitely, most likely, maybe, possibly, probably, almost gonna for sure, potentially go fishing later. Look at these flies. Can this pick those up? There's swarms of them. I think they're mayflies. Yeah, they're not biting flies, but they are just flying in my face. Look at them. There's just, it's a cloud. I don't know if this is, yeah, it's picking it up a little bit, but they are, it's just the entire campsite on the shoreline at least is just thousands of these things. They're everywhere. They're not biting like I said, so they're just they're just a cloud that flies in your face. Like, is that picking it up? There they are. Yeah, look at them. There's thousands of them. It's just a cloud. Like right when I stepped on, I was just like, ooh. But other than flying in your face and crawling all over your arms, they're not a big deal. But look at this lake. It's calm. We've got a nice little nook spot. The fire pit's right on the edge. This is a nice final campsite, Monty. Oh no, Monty. You're muddy underneath. We need to clean you off. Well, let's get set up, shall we? Yeah. You always take the best spots, huh? Other guy? You need a little eye rub? You got a little goopy? You got mayflies in your fur, huh? What are you doing? You're laying in my spot. You're laying in the spot. Yeah, you. We'll throw the stick for you. Oh, cooled right off after that. So the only problem with this campsite is there's nowhere to set up the tent that's not on a slant. This is at least open. The other spot was less slanty, but it was like a nook. And it would have been tough to put my stakes in, so I can deal with the slant. I kind of don't sleep. I don't sleep stretched out straight. Usually I have my knees bent. I sleep on my sides, so it's okay if I slide a little bit. I can always put something on my feet. Ooh. I saved a little beef jerky. Just a little bit. Monty, you can't really have much of this one. Look at some. For the flavor. Monty, we need some water. Alright, first things first, before we set up anything, I'm going to get filtering some water, because I want to chug a liter of water. Liter of water! Monty, you just farted again. He is so gassy. Sometimes the most relieving part of any day is taking off sticky, wet muck boots. Oh, I'm going to even take off my stinky, wet, socks. Now that feels so delightful. Oh my gosh. Oh, Monty. Oh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yep. That needed to be done. Whoo-wee. That feels good. What do you think, Monty? Are you a weary pup? Are you a weary pup? You're sitting in my spot. Oh, you're closing your eyes. You're gonna have to move. I don't know why you're falling asleep right now. Don't fall asleep right now. What are you doing? Get out of here! Don't come after me! Get out of here! Get out of here! Wow, you flat-footed me! You got it with your tooth a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Who would have thought that when you're biting it, you might catch it a little bit. Ooh. There's a little saliva on there. Okay, here's me. Here's me going. It comes running over for some weird reason. Stinker. You stinker. Monty's knocking at the door. Alright, so what the plan is, we've got 2 hours of daylight left. There's already a bunch of firewood down there, so I don't really need much other than some sticks to start it up or, you know, stuff like that. So, what we're going to do is I'm just going to finish setting up here, and I think we're going to go fishing earlier tonight. So, we're gonna try to get back to, you know, enjoy the sunset here. I'll just go, as soon as I'm done setting up, we'll just start going fishing. And, it'll still be good fishing. Right now, probably till the end of the night, it'll be good fishing. I'm not really targeting walleye. I'd like to catch, you know, I'd like to catch some pike or some nice bass. Maybe there's even lakers in here. I don't really know what's in this lake. Not a clue. But that's the potential plan, because I'd definitely like to fish. There's some nice drop-offs I'd like to jig and give a shot. And then we can burn a fire and relax rather than be out in the water when it gets dark and the sounds come out and whatnot. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. I've almost got everything set up. We just gotta throw this crap in here, tidy up, grab some sticks, and then get on that water. We gotta process up a little bit, eh, Monty? Everything's a little damp on the outside, so might as well cut up a little bit. Okay, it's really drizzly out, so I'm gonna have to process my wood right here, and I've got the camera under a tree, so we're just gonna do this quick. Let's try it like this. Keep this wood over here anyways, and it'll stay dry. Whoops. Okay, so I'm seeing some fish surface. So I put up my little spinner, and they look like they're not huge. They're definitely not suckers. So I'm gonna try a few casts. I'm not gonna get roped into it like I did at the other lakes where it just intrigued me, and that's all I went for and didn't get a single bite. I don't think they're trout. I think they're schooled up. I'm still gonna try a few casts because they're like surfacing together. They're right out here. But that leads me to believe that the fishing is going to be good. So I need to take my time, cast on drop-offs. Yeah, they're jumping everywhere, whatever these are. Let's see. It could be trout. I don't know. They don't look huge. And they're definitely schooled. Alright, I think these are little minnows or something. I don't think they're trout. Because I kind of see their heads coming out. We're just going to go work the drop-offs. I'm not messing around with this today. Let's go catch some bigger fish. And it's such a perfectly calm, cloudy evening. We've got an hour exactly. They could be trout. Dang it. They could totally be trout. We'll wait till closer to dark. Maybe we'll stay out longer fishing for them. Anyways, the lens is probably going to be fogging up. I've tried. You can see them now. I don't think they're trout. Anyways, I took my rag, my little lens cloth. I let it try to dry out, but it's just like moist and humid outside, so I don't think anything's going to make it go away. I'm probably, unless it gets really bad looking from my end, I'm just going to leave it. It's annoying. There's not much I can do about it. Sorry about that. But I'm going to be quiet here and work these drop-offs a little bit. We'll see if we can get a fish. Something bit. I don't know what it was. It definitely wasn't a pike. Could have been a bass. It was probably a bass. But I don't know, maybe it was trout-like. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Loon. Like you're just chilling. I'll be on my way now. Sorry for the bother. He was just chilling underwater. When I saw him, I was like, oh. And then I started to get close and he took off. Still got a little clip of him. Not having much luck. I think I might stick to just casting on logs here. That one that I caught, I was just casting into shallower water. The one that I had the bite at least. And just kind of let it sink for a second and reeling in. So I'm going to keep trying that, I think. Here we go. Ooh. Oh. was a nice pike. Dang it. Dang nabbit. It was at least a 35 incher. Maybe it was 40 inches. Actually, it's probably 49 and a quarter. Oh, it was a nice pike though. I don't know what it was, but it was definitely bigger than 25. It had a big old mouth. Dang it. There's nothing worse than seeing when you can tell you've got a pike and you see it go and then you don't see your lure, which means it's on his throat, and then he runs. That means one thing. Bye-bye, Peter. Probably should throw on a steel eater, but this water's pretty clear and I feel like it'll mess up my chances with other fish because I'm not targeting pike. If I lose another one, we'll throw on a steel eater. Maybe tomorrow we'll get up super early and we'll do some morning fishing. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Big maybe. But if I justify it by saying I could leave earlier for my car ride, it might work out. But the thing is I like to get a burger at a certain somewhere. They don't open till a certain time, so decisions. Fish? Oh, it is a fish. Aha! I thought it was a snag. It's a fish. It's a smallmouth. Aha! Oh, we caught this. Ooh, and he just got off. Oh no, he didn't. He swallowed it. Nice. Nice. All right. There's smallmouth and pike. Who would have guessed that there's pike and bass in a lake? All right, there we go. Nice smiley. Let's get it go. Ooh, I saw that one take it. Oh. Ooh, it's a largemouth. Look at that guy. There's a geese and some little ducklings. Some geeslings. Hey guys. I'm friendly. Monty's not, but I am. Oh! It's another pike. Alright, steel eater time. Steel eater time. I'm not losing another pike, dang it. That's it. I've had it. I've had it. I have had it to here. I've had it to here. Hopefully it won't have an effect on the bass fishing. Probably won't be picking up any walleye with the steel eater on here. But we're not losing another pike. I mean, we might lose them, but not. We're not snapping the line from their teeth. No more of that crap. We've got a whole bunch of nice trees up ahead. I think we can pick ourselves up a pike. Maybe we'll get a monster like the first day. I feel like, as far as bass goes, the steel eater affects them if it's a slow retrieval, like you're just jigging like I'm doing like this. This is more for pike. When it's you cast it, just retrieve really quick in the shallows, I don't think it matters as much because they have less time. But if they get time to look at it, the steel eater might affect them. There we go. Oh, I was messing with my pole when that one bit. That's got to be a pike. No, it's a bass. Oh, don't go in that tree. No, 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 you will not. No, you will not. Oh, he's trying to go to this tree. I will not let you get tangled. Oh, that's a piggy of a bass. Oh man. Look at that thing. That's a beefy bass. Oink, oink. Oh yeah, look at that guy. I do that so much where I'm like, I'll cast and I'll like mess with my, scratch my head or something, and like my pole's way up high. I'm like, yeah. All right. Look at this guy. Look at that mouth. All right, let's let him go. See, I've always caught bass with steel eaters on. It's never really mattered for me, so usually if I'm having bad luck, I'll take them off. So that one didn't really mind. That was more of a casting out, letting it sink too. Maybe the water's not as clear as I'm thinking it is, or the clarity's not as high. Looks pretty clear. Ooh, we've got a whole bunch of dead trees up ahead. We'll probably just work this point, and if there's any nice logs around the corner, and then head back, because, yeah, like I said, the sun's set, and it's going to be getting dark any second. What's that noise? What was that noise? I would like one nice big bat pike. Alright, just a few more casts here. And it's time to go make some sketty. My stomach is growling. Monty was passed out, he's up now. I do feel like the steel eaters matter sometimes, you know? But hey, that's okay. We caught plenty of fish this trip, that's for sure. I had a great time fishing. Alright. You know what? Maybe we'll take some casts in the morning. Maybe we'll take a cast near camp. Let's head back. All we gotta do is go across the water. Unless is there a nice tree around this corner? Might be. Just one more. Oh my God, that's a nice tree over there. Oh. Okay, just that tree trunk. One more tree. One more tree. Hey Monty. How come you're such a good boat dog? Why is that? Huh? Why is that? You just let me fish. And you just chill. Huh? What? How? How are you so good? Such a good boy. Do you want some pumpkin? You want some pumpkin treat? You want to go to the dog park? Yeah? Oh, I bet you do. I bet you do, good boy. All right. We're heading back. We'll give you a hot meal. What are you? What are you? Get some water going for some hot cocoa and Monty's food. We got a nice toasty fire, plenty of firewood. Oh yeah. Okay, I need to put on some layers here quick. It's drizzling out just slightly. It's been like drizzly all day. Yeah, it's definitely still just drizzling. If it gets a little too heavy on the drizzle, I'm gonna have to put away that camera. Yep. I'm gonna put away that camera, Monty, if it gets too wet. Oh, you're not a good boy. You got stinky breath. Yes. Oh. So, let us get a feast prepared. Spaghetti feast? Oh yeah. First we gotta make up our hot cocoa though. Always gotta have that hot cocoa. And then we've gotta eat. I've got a little bit of nuts left. Maybe I'll save those for breakfast tomorrow because I'm not sure if I'm gonna make breakfast at all. We got some Monty treats. We got some Monty foods. Let's see here. We need a Monty bowl. Yeah, we sure do, Monty. What else do we got in here? We need a little Monty magic powder. What else? Oh, we need my mug. Yep. And then, of course, the Starburst and the half chocolate bar. Is that everything we need for this evening? Monty's food, pumpkin, da-ba-da, dee-ba-da, da-ba-da-sketty, scabba-da-scoop, scab-da-skeep, scabba-da-keep, da-ba-da-bit, da-ba-boop, da-ba, We're good, Monty. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. I've realized something. Monty likes to sit near me all the time. He really likes to be. He's like super companionshipy. Like he'll go off and do his own thing, but when I was up there setting up the tent, he'll come like just lay right next to me, and if I walk down here, he'll come back down here and lay next to me. Like he definitely likes to stay nearby. And if it's like a smaller area, he'll definitely just generally sit wherever he wants. But he always likes to sit at my feet. He sure does. He likes to, especially at home, he'll plop right on your feet if he wants something, or he like thinks you're gonna go somewhere and not take him. He's just like when I was packing for this trip, actually, I was like messing with my tackle box sitting on the couch and like had all my gear out, and he was just laying on my feet. Just came over and plopped on my feet like, if you're leaving, you're not going without me. Just make sure you know I'm here. Okay? Did you have a good trip, Monty? We caught lots of fish. This was a pretty awesome trip. I think this is the most Boundary Waters fish I've ever caught in a trip. Definitely. We did some good fishing. We had some harder days, but there was some definite good fishing in there. Yeah. Even today. Today was decent right here at the end. Only caught one earlier, but just get a little bit of the poops out of there. Hey, Monty. Oh, little craps. Oops. Yep. Dump water on your firewood. It's always smart. Smart with an E at the end. That's what kind of smart it is. Let's get you. Hold on there, bub. So we can't use it all, but we can give you a healthy extra pumpkin-y for the last night, Monty. Extra pumpkin-y. That's a heaping pile of pumpkin. Okay? You're a good boy. You deserve it. Ooh, okay. Get her out. Ooh. Okay. We can't use too much hot water on Monty's, or he won't be able to eat it right away. It's a little bit watery, so we're gonna add a little bit more pumpkin, Monty, just for you. As long as we have enough for tomorrow. For one big meal tomorrow. Okay. Alright, Monty, you've been a good boy all day. I want you to show the people how you ask permission for food, though, okay? Good boy. Okay, go ahead. Alright, let's get the main course ready. Let's get the real deal. The real sketty. Alright, sketty. It's time for some spaghetti. Spaghetti. Oh, yeah. And here's a halfer on the other night. Ooh, that is... Wait a second. That might be a little too much spaghetti. Well, let's just eat some crunchy spaghetti. That's crunchy. Well, it's just, when in the woods. That might be too much food. That's definitely too much food. We gotta outdo the rice night. That's what we gotta do. Okay. Let the cooking commence. Oh, I see ya. I see ya near my spaghetti. You stay away. Hey, get out of here! Get! Oh, dang it. This grate is not... It's not a great grate. It's not level. That's better. If it was level, I wouldn't have to worry about it boiling over, but it's not. It's gonna definitely boil over. Okay. Oh, Monty, you cleaned up your meal. Good job. Good job. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those mice. Those mice are my biggest fear of my food bag and stuff in the woods. They'll just chew it up. Little monsters. They'll even chew through your tent. I remember, I think it was my first Boundary Waters trip. One of my friends had he had peanut butter in a Ziploc, a whole bunch of peanut butter. That was one of his big food sources in a Ziploc, and he had that in his dry bag, and the mice chewed through his dry bag to get to his peanut butter and just feasted. Oh man, they're relentless. They'll chew it through anything. They don't care. They want you if they can smell it. My stuff's pretty. I swear I just saw them. My stuff's still scented, but no, it's mice. Oh, what a good trip. I like this spot. This is a nice spot. This is one of the better fire pit spots. Definitely on this trip. But definitely not the best spot for the tent. Oh. That needs to come off the heat. Oh, oh man. Now it just needs time. It's gonna be so good and way too much. I'll be able to eat every single noodle though. Guaranteed. That's the Matthew Posa guarantee. I'm gonna eat myself sick. Matthew's just over there being a creature. Oh, I sat on my fork. The damn mouse has been running over all my stuff, and I had to chase him off and stomp at him because he would not. He was just relentlessly crawling over my fork, and then like I'd shoo him away, and then he'd just come right back. So I had to chase him off and yell at him. I had to scold that mouse, and I haven't seen him since. I might have scared the little mouse poops out of him. Oh, this is still hot, Monty. Ooh, that's some hot chocolate. That's good. We're gonna have dessert before dinner because I can do it if I want to. Take a little. Mm-hmm. Mm. Monty, why don't you sleep on your mat? Yeah. You want a treat? Yeah. It's all you get. You gonna eat it? Oh, you spit it out, huh? That's the only treat you're getting. That's it. Eat that treat, mister. Don't you half chew treats and then spit them out at me? Like, this isn't good enough. These are dog treats. There you go, you little shit. Look at this guy. Are you serious? Are you serious? Eat that treat. Jeez. Fine, you spit another one out and you're done. I'm not offering you nothing. Where is it? Did you eat it? You better have eaten it. Alright. Well, you didn't. You eat that. Good boy. If you spit this one out, you're not getting any more. You're done. I can't believe it. You are spoiled rotten, you little turd. You better eat that. I'm not gonna have to work to give you treats. This is blasphemy. I cannot believe he's spitting them out. Just, and then he eats them afterwards. And he thinks everything I'm gonna give him is better than what you are. Well, get over here. Yeah. You can't escape me. You spoiled little bunny. Just, did you good boy? Monty. Monty, you smell like wet dog. At least you don't smell like me. I smell like poop. Hey. Stop that. Would you rather smell like me or wet dog? Alright. Be free. I got my GoPro sitting back down there by the wood. Just it can feel the heat. I don't want to cook my GoPro, but I want to I feel like the heat with the drier air will help get that moisture out. I don't really know how well it picks that up. I'll find out when I get home, but that drives me nuts. It's waterproof with the housing. You know, it's just waterproof camera, but it still fogs up your lens. You put it in the water. I put it in the water a lot. You guys know that by now. I love the underwater footage. Some of my favorite stuff. I love it. And I also was looking at my map at the paddle we got to do tomorrow. It's far. It's a long paddle. It's just not, I don't have to go over the open middle of the lake as much as I thought. There's just one section where I do, but for the most part I can follow along a shore, which is nice. I don't like going over, you know, like, especially if it's windy, you know, 150, or I don't know how deep it is, 100 feet of water, still. I can get some bigger waves. Let's take a peek at the consistency of our spaghetti. Ooh. That's like pretty perfect. I like it a little bit waterier than this, but I couldn't really fit much more water with the with that uneven thingy. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna leave the lid off now and let it cool down. I am gonna feast. That's so much spaghetti. Oh, looks so good. Okay. Let the overeating commence. Ooh. Still looks very warm. I let it sit for like, I feel like it's been 20 minutes. I don't know. Oh yeah. I do like it a little soupier, I guess. Something about eating food out here, I like it a little on the juicier side. Whew. How's a hot bite? Whew. Look that. That rice that I ate way too much of. That was really dry and I had to add water to be able to get it all down. But something about dry, sticky out here I can't do. This is pretty good though still. I am going to shut off that camera and enjoy just staring at the fire with that light off and looking out over the lake. Oh, the stars are kind of, oh no, that's not a star. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my last night out here. Just watching the fire burn down and having the lights off. I'm just kind of soaking it in for the last time of this trip. So I will check back in with you guys when I am all done with my spaghetti. And probably uncomfortably full. Oh, maybe I shouldn't rest my hands there. That was a lot of spaghetti. My stomach is full. I don't even think I can eat my Starburst. I'll just have one. Just to have the taste in my mouth. These don't really fill you up anyways. Let's be honest. You can eat these when you're super full. Oh. There's no room to burp. It's just cleans the palate. It's just... I don't know why I'm eating this, to be honest. Oh, there we go. A little more wiggle room. Anyways, I'm very full. And now I'm tired. Monty's obviously tired. So, I'm going to clean up my mess here. We're going to get in the tent and get ready for bed. So I'll check back in with you guys in a minute when I'm in the tent. Alright, Stinky McPoo Pants, go ahead. Your butt's in the camera. Come on, let's move it in. Oh, that's not cool. I thought you knew that yours... Yeah. Monty, you had me thinking that you knew which pad was which. Now I realize that you just chose whatever one you felt was comfier. That's not cool. This is mine. Up. This is mine. So that's how you work, huh? You just choose whichever one you think is comfier, and that's yours. Do whatever you're gonna do. Okay. That's what you're gonna do, huh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm full. I'm ready to pass out now. It was a nice night. A nice last night. This is a nice lake. I'm gonna take more time here. I'm so full. Okay, yeah, I need to pass out. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody. Monty! Good morning, Monty. Good morning, Monty. I slept good last night. Hey, Monty, did you sleep good? I bet you did. I bet you did. You always do. You sleep like a little rock. Don't lick me. Little scrapes all over. Alright, well, no time to dilly-dally today. I'd like to beat the wind. It's a little bit earlier than normal, but yeah, I want to kind of beat the wind, middle of the day wind. So we're gonna get on that morning paddle for that bigger lake. So we're not doing any coffee, no oatmeal. I just got some nuts that I'm gonna eat because I've got something else in mind for breakfast this morning. So let's get some layers on, get packed up, and get moving. Oh, hey, Monty. Hey. You little stinky? You little stinky? Barometric pressure is 28.65. I remember 30 the barometric pressure somewhere in 30 being like a number. So I'm starting to think that, and I remember like 29 being a number. So I'm starting to think that this thing is just not good at reading the pressure. But I don't know. I don't really know much. I don't know much about it. I'll look it up when I get home. And my but another thing is my headlamp. I did not change my batteries one time the whole trip, and you saw me. I was scanning for walleyes on like night 3? Night 4? I was sitting there just searching, so I use it a lot, and it lasted the whole trip, and it probably still be good. It didn't seem to really get weaker. I'm using the Black Diamond Storm. That's the headlamp I've always used. They're good stuff. They're good stuff. And if you're ever curious about any of the things I'm using, all that stuff's linked down in the description. You know, everything's down there. You got the sticker store and the Teespring shirt store and all that stuff. But I put that in the description of every video. And I do like this Mugmate, or this, not the Mugmate. I love the Mugmate. That's for coffee. That thing's great. That thing's super awesome. The Trail Shot pocket thing. I didn't use it a whole lot, but I like it. Other than the stupid little hose, it works pretty dang good. It's better than the Sawyer thing because it's a lot. I don't know, it's just faster water. less dinking around. I'll have to use it more to see how fast it gets clogged up. But other than that, it works pretty good. Monty, if you can find me a stick, I'll throw you one before we go. Oh, I'll find you one. You want a little stick throwing session quick before we get into big puddle and then sit in the car for hours? It's not the perfect stick, but it's a stick, right? It's a stick nonetheless. This is actually a great spot for throwing the stick. I got a little downhill angle. I could throw it pretty good for him. Come on, bring it here. Bring it here, you little turd nugget. Bring it here. You're gonna break the stick if you pull out like that. Come on, you throw it, keep throwing it. Bring it here. Bring it here. Boy, bring me the stick. You bring it to me! Bring me the stick! Monty, bring me the stick. 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 Monty, bring me the stick. Bring me the stick. Bring me that stick. Bring it here, Monty. Don't make me beg. Monty, bring me the stick. Come on. Monty, bring me the stick. Get your stick. Go get your stick. Oh, don't you bark at me. Go get your stick, Monty. Go. No, no, no. Go get your stick. Go get your stick. You don't bark at me. I can see it right here. Barking at me. Oh, I can't find it, Dad. I don't know where the stick is. I could see it the whole time. I saw her, I threw it. Did you hear his little plea for help? He was like, oh, I can't find it. I can't find it, Dad. I don't know where the stick is. I don't know where the stick is. Now we've got to pack this bag up. All this crap in this here bag. I always do it the same way. Got your sleeping bags on your bottom. Where's the other sleeping bag? This one. Yeah, sleeping bag. That's your sleeping bag. And then normally I do the clothes bag down here, but since I'm going to need the clothes when I get to the car, I'm going to put that towards the top. But we're going to put the tent in the bottom for now. Then I'll stick in my chair, wedge it in this corner here. Okay. I'm going to take my 2 towels. And they go over here. See, I like to fill out all the space in the bottom. So there's no little spots. And over on this side, I stuff my sleeping bag liners. And last but not least, in the bottom layer, I can fit my 2 pillows in the last remaining little divot in between my 2 sleeping bags. Just wedge them on down there. Okay, now the bottom layer is solid stuff. Okay, then we throw in our tent, or rain fly. Let the sleeping pads go next to that. Da, 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 da. The thing, the tarp goes in there, and then now we got the clothes bag instead of the tent, which is fine. It'll do. Then I need my cookware. Always got to make sure the spatula, got to be careful of those corners on the spatula. I don't want to rip my bag. I always put it in a way that I can take a layer like a rain jacket or one of my thermal layers or something cushy and just kind of wedge it over top of it. Something cushy. It's my hat. Could be those dirty socks. Right now it's just going to be that layer. And then the water filter goes in that last remaining space. Now we're getting somewhere. Now, I just take my little, this is like my bag of paracord, my solar panels, my good stuff. This is my GoPro batteries, all my batteries. Like, look at this. This is a bag, dense, full of batteries, mostly all used. I used a lot of batteries this trip. First aid kit. And I've got, this is like my saw and my backup headlamp and pretty much my gear stuff. I don't know. Not my gear stuff. I gotta put in the hatchet. We got the rain fly here. Or the ground sheet. Got my backup maps that I always keep in here. I'm gonna need my thermal layers. Those socks are not going in my bag. And that is pretty much all the stuff. I'm gonna keep my rain gear out. It's all packed up. Now I just need to throw the DSLR in there, and we're gonna get in the water and get paddling. Let's do it. Just do a little double checker, Monty. We are off. We are off. So there's a 100% chance we're gonna take some casts. I'm gonna try a few of the drop-offs and the points where I caught pike yesterday. Well, I didn't catch them. They, and he's settled. And he's settled. Yeah, I'm gonna try just casting out, letting it drop. But we'll just take a few. And then there's a whole nother side of the lake we didn't even get to. That we'll take a few casts near some nice trees. We're not gonna go crazy, but it's still, you know, it's morning time. It's good fishing right now. Didn't get up as early as planned. Kind of slept in a little bit. But it's already been drizzly. I just hope we beat the rain a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, you know, it doesn't really matter if we get rain. Oh. I didn't go over the final maps of the whole trip. Shoot. What we'll do is I'm going to insert right here a overview of the maps when I'm at home. So we went, you know, we started here, we worked our way down here, we, you know, went over this way, and we stayed around here, and then we did this all through here, and did this and this way and stuff and fish and yeah. Okay. I hope my voice matched that. This looks like a nice spot for a pike. I had a bite here yesterday. Looks like a spot where a pike would be sitting. We got a snag. Oh, easy snag to get out. Those rock snags are the best snags. It's seeming a little breezy. I should keep moving. The decisions. A whole bunch of ducks over there. The wind's starting to get a little gustier. I hear gusts coming through these trees. Come on, one fish. Well, we've got a few trees. The porch is coming up here. We're running out of time. We're gonna try this one last tree up here. Then we're gonna try a few casts right above the rapids. Maybe there'll be a nice little pocket like that one spot. Maybe. Oh, it's pretty shallow. I don't think there's gonna be anything right here. Probably not. This is all shallow mucky. We'll still try this tree, even though it's like 2 feet of water, or a foot of water. Guess we're not trying that tree. Snagged. The water's coming into this lake. I thought it'd be going out. Interesting. Maybe there will be fish here. We got a little rapids we can try. That was hope. That is hope. 2 more casts. 2 more casts. 2 more casts and we're done fishing for the trip. 2 more. So we do got to get moving here. And just 1 more for good measure. Just 1 more last cast for good measure. That was the last one. I swear. That was the last one. That was the last one. Okay, fine. No more fishing. Let's go. Okay. This is just a little pond here. But maybe on the big lake, if there's a nice little hole where the water's coming into here, we'll take a few casts. Maybe even if there's not a hole, we'll take a few casts, but maybe we'll take some casts. But I might take my steel leader off, just to increase my chances, you know? you know? So, we've got one more portage for the trip. Let's do it. Monty's just like, well, I better get a nice spot to chill. He's gonna be fishing for hours again. You a good boy, Monty. You got a nice spot right on the lake. You got ferns in your tail. You know, look at this. You got a nice spot. Oh, I got it. Hey. Didn't think that would work like that. Okay. All right, we're officially done. Okay. You win, Monty. You win. Well played. You didn't do much but relax and get ready for a long time of fishing, but well played. Go ahead. Go ahead. Very graceful of you. Let's disembark on the big paddle. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So far, it looks like the winds are pretty favorable. We've got one section that'll be a little bit fun. The winds are coming. Yeah, we'll be getting pushed. Kind of, it'll come at our sides a little bit. So that's not ideal. But gotta do what you gotta do. What's he? Wanna go for the dog park? We've got to go to that far shore, straight past the canoe, all the way to the end. And we're going to be with the wind the most way, but when we cross that island on the right, that big island, the wind will be pushing at our side, so that it'll be fine. They're not terrible right now, so it'll be a decent paddle. But it's a big lake, nice big lake. I'm glad the winds are the way they are and not crazy. Breezy out here. A big lake. Big old lake. We're gonna head in a little bit closer to shore. A little bit breezier than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm not about to get, but if I stay out here in the strong wind, I'll keep blowing further and further into the open. Most likely. So if we hug the shore, there won't be any breeze at all because it's not coming as far from it's more west wind than south. It's west-southwest rather than southwest wind. Southwest wind, it would just be blowing pretty much at our backs. Right now it's at our sides. My least favorite wind is coming from the side, because if you get bigger waves, it makes you kind of like go like that in the, you know, if you get swells and stuff. So not ideal, but they're not big waves. On that end of the lake, the waves would not be fun. they'd be a lot bigger than these ones. These ones are coming off the shore here. Now we're only a couple 100 feet from shore and the winds are way down. It's almost like there's barely any wind at all. It's crazy how it, you get out a little ways in this big openness and you get waves, or wind. I feel on the bigger lakes, Monty calms down a lot faster because like when we're out in the big water, he just knows. He's just like, yep, we're not hitting shore anytime soon. I'm just gonna close my eyes here, listen to the waves, smell the breeze. Yeah, he just likes it.
It's like, yeah, oh, it's just so relaxing, so peaceful. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking about those couple of girls that flipped. Oh, I hate laughing at them, but you know, I've been in the same boat, and the part that's funny is just that I was just like, yeah, I walked up and they were just like, oh, we're trying to avoid that, just, you know, trying to stay dry. Oh, it's terrible, I'm laughing, but it wasn't a dire situation, they just got wet. Oh man, but that's pretty much the same thing I was doing when my whole situation happened. It's just like, you try to be lazy about something, you're like, I don't want to get out and take my stuff and move it another couple 100 yards. I'd rather just, you know, this looks like I could do this, and then just bam, you're soaking wet and cold and you're just like, shit. And you know what, this right here on my hand, see that little white mark? That's a scar from when I flipped my boat or filled it up with water doing that little ordeal. Because when I shoved my hand or something, I definitely took a chunk out, and that little dot on my knuckle is definitely a scar, a reminder to not shoot long sets of rapids in shallow water and whatnot. I'm sure there's going to be times where I go down some rapids. I want to. You know, you can shoot rapids just fine. It's just like that was just, there's too much rocks, it's too shallow, and like you can't really go down that because you're just gonna hit rocks the whole time. And it really was just a rock on the nose, and then as soon as I hit the nose, it pushed me one way or the other, and then the back wedged, and then you're just filling up. You know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Right, Monty? Monty has learned that this is super relaxing, and he loves it.
My name's Monty, and I make silly faces sometimes. I love being out in a boat in the wilderness.
Oh, sorry, Monty. Monty, you're so tolerant of my shenanigans. Such a good boy. Alright, now we gotta cross over to the right side here. That tip you see on the right, straight ahead-ish, that's a big island. We've got to go past that, and then we're getting close. We're getting close. We're almost there. I can taste the bacon cheeseburger now. You saw me running at that last portage. I wasn't running to be excited to be done. I was running because there's bacon cheeseburger awaiting, and it sounds real good right now. That's kind of why I don't eat breakfast. You know, starve myself, and then my mouth starts salivating at the thought of that bacon cheeseburger. Now see, this is the type of waves I don't like when they're coming. See, directly at our sides. Definitely not my first choice. You just gotta be careful. You gotta keep your legs taut, you know? Your wits about ya. You'll be just fine. But if If they were larger than this, I would paddle straight to the shore or hug the other shore the whole time until I have to go straight across. Because I'd rather go with the waves or against the waves. This is not bad, but going at your side, you just got to pay attention to the waves. If you see a big one coming, you definitely want to be ready for it. You don't want to get caught off guard by a wave. Definitely not. Not a side wave. The wind's picking up, especially the closer we get to this side. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Oh jeez. Ah! Brace yourself, Monty! Well, we're getting there. I think we've got a mile and a half of paddling left. That's it. That's it. We're almost done with the crazy part. Another like, maybe we got a mile left of this. I don't know. I'm not really looking at my maps too much. I already know the points. I get it in my head where I gotta go. I'm not sure on the distances, but at least a mile till the car. Ooh, this one would not be fun to paddle on midday today. Or going the opposite way. Ooh, no thanks. I'm good on that. Okie dokie, guys. We have got the worst part of the paddle over. We're almost done with the lake. We've got about a half mile back to the car. So I think that is gonna wrap this one up. It was an awesome week. We had some pretty darn perfect weather. We got our rainy days, but we had lots of sun. We caught lots of fish. We got our Walter, Peter, Bobby, and Larry. We got to snack on some Walters. I am a little upset that we missed out on that 52-inch pike, that first fish. That would have been a trophy fish for sure. But you know, it is what it is. Wasn't using steel eaters. We got to see lots of sweet wildlife, all sorts of underwater things. I even think I got that underwater clip of a loon, which I'm pretty pumped to see. That's something I've definitely never captured before. But yeah, we're just gonna finish up this paddle here, head back to the truck, pack up, and get on out of here. So as always, guys, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys at the next video. I'm glad we got off the water when we did. As soon as we put the boat, hit the dock, and then I started loading up my car, the wind just picked up like 5 to 10 miles an hour. It just started to get super gusty and crazy out there. So we got off at the right time. What do you think, Monty? Should we go back? Should we go back to the dog park? More treats, fishing? Nah. Let's take a little breather. Let's go home. This is the face of a Monty that is getting what is deserved by him, what he has earned over the past week. Are you ready, Monty? Do you want this? Look at that drool just come off his chin. Oh, simmer down. Okay, hold on. Yes, yes. Eat your bacon hamburger. Hand-fed. Okay, go ahead. Just do what you're gonna do. Go ahead. That's a good boy. Yeah, you earned it. You sure did. That's a good boy. Yeah. Yes, you did. I know you probably can't see me very well, but we're about to see the Roogs for the first time in a week, and the Funk. But Funk is hiding in the bedroom until I shower because I smell like a foot's butt. So let's see how excited the Roogs is. He doesn't mind if I stink.